Hey traders, it's Steve from the Stock Index Trading Room. And in my presentation this weekend, I want to share with you the newest system and feature that we've added for the benefit of our members. Now, I'll tell you up front, this is a very advanced, very high level of awareness approach to trading. This won't be for everyone, but it can be. And but what we're going to talk about is it possible to have a look into the future with some reasonable level of assurance? This has been a passion of Rob Mitchell, World Cup trading champion, who's developed all this for us from the beginning, actually, of his trading. And he's like 4 or 5 generations into this now. We're going to share with you our main map that we use in the room. And this is printed an hour or so before the market opens each day. And you can decide for yourself if you can trade to this level of awareness and you think this is going to be a benefit to you. If you've, again, I'm going to go fast. Read this, please, if you never have, and come back and join us. It is impossible to know the future with 100% accuracy, and we're not representing we do. With advanced trading approaches and tools, and that's what this is, very advanced, we can get close. See, markets have memory, and all forecasting methods rely on this memory or probability to repeat itself over and over and over. An example of that is price action patterns that many of our members are still will always use to succeed in their trading account. Not all of our members are using the super map and the ultra map, but we're going to show you the 3rd generation, and there's a 4th of market mapping from World Cup trading champion Rob Mitchell, and a unique opportunity to trade the present with a high degree of certainty about the future. Rob calls it it's like trading with GPS. Now, no one knows the future, including us, and we're not representing we do. But take a look at this and see if you feel like it would be a benefit to you. Here's the super map. I can't teach you how this works. If you're in the room, you have this information every day. And if you're not, it won't matter. So I'm going to go real quick. Period is the 30-minute period, each 30-minute period throughout the day. This is printed West Coast, so the period that prints at 10 o'clock room time, 9 o'clock exchange time, 7 o'clock West Coast. We call this A, first 30 minutes, 9:30 to 10 in a room. 10 to 10:30, 11, and so on throughout the day. In A period, we're looking for 23.25 points. Top to bottom, bottom to top, we don't know yet. We've got a little bit of predictability with direction. This is not a great map, but I do, when I do a weekend recap, I show Friday, because not every day is a spectacular day. This CES range cumulative of the overnight session, and we sort of check and say, okay, it says we should be at 36 points when we open. And if we're close to that, hopefully a little more than that, we know that the probability for the market to extend its ranges will be great and we'll hit our targets, okay? This prior one is simply 100% probability to take out the prior period, in this case, -1. We'll show you what that looks like on a chart. Now, is this perfect? Of course not. Of course not. This speaks to the super high probability that A is going to continue to take out -1. We go to B period, the 2nd period, and it's 100% to take out A and -1, the prior 2 periods. And it's 100% probability, this 3-period probability walk, just says we're going to continue in a direction, we're going to continue trending. Okay, we like 9s and 1s stacked across this line in here, and you see we get 7s and 6s. And so, this is not a lot of help for direction. Now, we have a 96% probability to rotate down on the open due to the overnight levels, and we cover that when it's makes itself available probably 5 or 6 times a month. We'll have that huge advantage on the open. B period is 100% to continue. And here's what I want to show you. D period is only 30% to continue or 70% likely to reverse. So we would look for D period. If this is indeed rotating down, as we can, we're highly high level of confidence in, then we would expect D period to take out C period. And we're going to look at this. And D period, this is our next reliable period. We would look for 17 points. And in this case, bottom to top, because we have a direction established and a reversal, possible reversal. We don't know that coming in. So here's our chart from Friday. Rob Mitchell, World Cup trading champion, did all of our indicators and everything. This is room chart. If you have questions, email support@SuckIndexTradingRoom. If you want to come join us, if you say, yeah, okay, I'm far enough along that I can add this to the mix, or I can learn, I'm far enough along I can learn this. Stuck Index Trading, we've got a nice discount coupon already loaded in for you to take advantage of. We've had some website issues until we get those cleared up. We're extending a discount to anyone that wants to come and join us. So anyway, the blue vertical line is the open. Again, I'm going to go fast through this. This is from Friday the 23rd. This is our ultimate trend identification system. It said up here. Boom, boom. We track that throughout the day. When the market is moving smoothly, it's an unfair fight. When it's really choppy, good luck. You know, that's on those random periods, we tend to sort of cool our jets. So anyway, we're looking for rotation down. We have three targets. We have -1 is this shaded box here. We have 100% to take that out. Now that's not perfect. Okay, but that's the probability of the map. 100% to take that out. The overnight low. And I need to move this. I've moved it for a former presentation. I'll show you in a minute. We'll show you how that works. I'd rather demonstrate it anyway. And so the market takes off and it tries to rebound a little and trap some people on the wrong side. And we know they're getting trapped. TTOA is saying all of these people are fixing to get blasted. We have a brilliant type 2. I'll teach you that if you come to the room. If you don't need to know what it is. That's our entry. That was our first error on the chart. And again, our first target is -1's low, right? 96% to take this pink line, which is overnight high. You can see it adjust. Here's the overnight low. And this actually was somewhere in here, and we'll find out exactly in a minute. So here we come down to the overnight low. We're going to take a, I'll need my crosshairs to do this. Our range target, 35, 23 points, 25.15 would be at 12. Right here. And we didn't quite make it. Yeah, we did. So the market very seldom gives up. If we're establishing a direction, it very seldom gives up till it hits the target. So now we come down and we hit our range forecast target, and you can decide for yourself if that target is valid as the large accounts then started reversing. Okay, large accounts started reversing. B was forecast to take A out, and we opened B right at the bottom of A, so that's a non-event, although we did. Sometimes we'll open up in here, as you can see in A period, the takeout of the prior 1825, 14 points. That was a 14-point move to take out the prior period. So sometimes we get monster moves, and other times it's what we have is what the chart gives us. So UTI says up, and we've got members that don't want to sit in congestion. They want to be active. And so we try to find things that make some sense. This is not important. We'll teach you what all this is if you come to the room. Okay, so now C period, was random, right? 50%, and there's nothing more random than this. D period, however, had a super high probability of taking out C period. And we're looking for rotation up simply due to the fact that we had been rotating down, and our super map called for D to reverse the market. So we're looking for up movement. This was our first target that is no longer valid. We're looking for up movement to come up. And again, you can see we take out C's high by 3 or 4 ticks. We hit our range target and the market tanks. All right. Just as it was forecast, I printed this out about 8 o'clock every morning to go over and sort of see where we are. Just as it forecast here, up to there. The last little tidbit of feature I will give you is D's low is at 37 even. D's high is at 37.17. I think a tick short. 17 points. It was 16 3/4, and then it reversed on a dime. So you can see there, the accounts that are large enough to move the market are trading this. So again, there's more to talk about, but you know, either this makes sense and you say you want more information, shoot me an email. Okay. And if you feel like you can get to the point you can use this information, and we talk about this every day in every period, the premise being a 30-minute period almost never is an inside period, inside bar. It almost always takes out one extreme or the other. So all we're trying to do is determine with a high degree of probability which side we're going to take out. So on behalf of World Cup trading champion Rob Mitchell, all the members of Stock Index Trading Room, I'm Steve Myers, hoping that you can use these advanced techniques to further your trading career. Come and join us, send us emails, and we wish you only the best in your trading.